if you play your cards right, you can get something theoretically like a Carrack for $300 of money put in, and the rest being savings. Hello and welcome everyone. Today I'm going to do a short video trying to do my best to explain how chaining CCUs can save you big money in Star Citizen. The way this works is using the war bond discounts for special events like IAE, Invictus Week, CitizenCon, and this all clicked for me when one of the guys in the org, Sibby Sammy, told me about how you can upgrade ships using Warbond from ships that you do not have to the Warbond ship. Now, I'll show a couple examples of how to do this. So, here on the ship upgrade guide, when you go to ships that exist, scroll down through the list, and you find the ones that are on Warbond, so the Eclipse. Click the Warbond edition, and then not your ships. Click all ships. And then this brings up a list of all the ships that are worth less than this ship. So what you do is you can buy the CCU upgrade of any ship that's lesser value to this ship without having that ship. So let's say the Apollo Medvac, which may be on Warbond as well. So this would end up making a perfect chain. But to upgrade from the Apollo Medvac to the Eclipse, which is $275 to $300 in value, only $5. So what you would do is you would buy this upgrade, and then I'll show you what this looks like. So you could buy these upgrades and sit on these upgrades. So if you're following so far, then you can line up upgrades from a low price to a high priced item over time. Now, the more patient you are with this, the more money you can save. So if you do this over 1, maybe even 2 years, now the lower time frame would be from now to next Invictus, or a little longer would be next IAE. If you do this right and you buy some of the right upgrades and sit on them, you can theoretically take something from, let's start here, a standalone ship like the Cutter. So you could take a $40 Warbond Cutter, so you save $5, and then you work this way up the chain by buying all the cheap CCUs in between, and then you can use store credit to fill in the gaps by ships that are usually in the game. You can upgrade from this to, let's say, an Arrow. You can use store credit for that if you do not have something to bridge the gap. But if you play your cards right, you can get something theoretically like a Carrack for $300 of money put in, and the rest being savings. Now, this may take a while, but it is possible. It depends on how much patience you have. Now, this is just for personal use, is why I'm doing this, and for the use of people in your orgs. This would be a good thing to show them so that they can save money. But this is how the people on the gray market are making money, is they're doing this over time, and then they're selling a ship like a Carrack for $600 that they only paid $300 for. But I'm just explaining this for personal use. Now, thing is, you cannot do this on limited hull ships like the Idris, the Kraken, the Javelin, because a lot of these are war bond, so you just have to buy it with straight new cash, and you cannot upgrade to a Kraken. That's the other thing. You can use store credit, but you cannot do it in the upgrade list. So that's something to keep in mind. Other thing to keep in mind is a concept war bond is not just a regular war bond offer that is in the upgrade chain. So you have to kind of watch out, but if you buy the CCU war bonds in the store from the deals like IAE, if you do it right and plan it out, you can go from the very bottom of a chain to the top end of a chain and save yourself big money, like hundreds of dollars when buying ships. One last thing I would like to recommend is if you're going to start an upgrade chain and you're going to go from low to high and end up with a high value ship on the chain, I highly recommend that you start with something that has lifetime insurance. Even though we do not know how insurance is going to take place in the game, if you're going to start a chain, it's just it's worth it to get something with lifetime insurance, in my opinion. That's just the basic quick guide of how to do this. Any more questions, ask me in the comments, or you can hop in the Discord and ask there. Feel free. But thank you for watching, and see you next time. Hope this saved you a lot of money.